So this is the XAUUSD analysis for the 6th of December. XAUUSD, also known as gold. Now, as we can see here, we've had a gap down the market, which is somewhat bearish. We did have this somewhat news-related candle. We did come up into that 1288. We've had a rejection. We've not had a continuation. We've got a gap down the market again, which is bearish, all the way down into this area where we have had support. We've got a weekly level at 1276, as we can see. We've had a consolidation around this 1270. We've had a consolidation around this 1276, and we have seen a subsequent breakdown in prices. So we've headed down towards our 1263. We did yesterday's video, we did say the far end of range potentially being at 1260. We didn't get quite down to 1260, but we did trade all the way down to 1263. Now we've got a bit of a wick. We do have a somewhat of bullish candle just there. So we'll see how prices react, whether we do see further retracement or whether we do see further continuation. Now, let's just get the scaling up. There we are. So, let's get a pen. So if we do see a more buy side momentum coming to the market, say we do turn around here, we post a higher low, we're looking for price here towards that 1276. Move from 1276 if we don't see a bearish reaction, some selling momentum taking us all the way back down to this 1263. We'll be looking for price ahead towards that 1279. Again, we're looking for potentially see some sell side momentum take us all the way down to this 1263. If we, well, in around this not 1263, essentially 1270, that is a level before we get down to 1263. So we do have to be aware that if we do get up to 1279, we'll see our price react towards that 1270. From there, we could potentially see price head down towards that 1263. And to the upside, if we do get a further continuation from this 1265, we could potentially head up. Anticipate $20 being the maximum to the range. We could potentially see price head towards that 1284. In around 1284, we do have the confluence of the 200 and 400 period moving average again. We might see some sell side momentum come into the market from 1284, take us all the way down to 1279, possibly down to 1276, and beyond that 1270, and from that 1284. If, however, we do see a breakdown, we do see the continuation from where we are at present, we'll look to see our prices. We'll look to see our prices react towards that 1260. 1250 and eventually 1243. Those are the three levels that we are looking at: 1260, 1250 and 1243. We're looking for potential buy side momentum to come into the market from those levels. Now, we've mentioned the levels, we've mentioned the overall trend. Does appear to be to the downside, but we have come down into support at 1263. As we can see, we've got a consolidation and our highs in around at 1296. We've had a breakdown, and as you can see, we've got our highs there. We've got a somewhat lower high there. We've had a gap down again, which is bearish. We've seen the sell-off all the way down into support. So we'll likely need to see a higher low posted before we look for potential upside momentum. Overall, though, we do seem, based on these candles at the moment, due to the depth of the retracement so far, we do seem to, we're going to invalidate this bullish move just there. And instead, we're going to head further downwards on the XAUUSD. So we're just going to have a look at the daily time frame before wrapping up here. So if you head over to the daily time frame, as we can see here, we were cautious about, so we've got our highs there, we've got a lower high there, we did have a double bottom there, and we were heading upwards, but we were cautious due to the fact that we did have prices oscillating. We have had a sequence of bullish and bearish days, and we've not had chart movements similar to those seen to the left, like these, for example. These examples I'm just drawing on the charts rough, freehand. These examples are pretty strong trends, and where the market has had direction. Now, in the case of the XAUUSD, as you can see here, the market, while trending upwards, is somewhat indecisive. There isn't much in terms of the overall speed at which the prices are trading. As you can see, this took a couple of days. Again, this is over a month or so, and we've not really seen much in terms of price momentum. Okay, we've traded upwards, but overall, there's not been much range to the XAUUSD. Now, we have come into resistance in around 1296. what we have seen is a further breakdown of prices. Now, on this daily chart, we can see more recently the candle from the 5th. It was a strong candle closing not near its lows, but it's a strong candle nonetheless. But we do have the confluence of the 200 period moving average here on the daily chart, 400 period moving average, as well as 1263 into the confluence. Now, the fact that we have seen a bit of a wick, we have to be aware that we might see a retracement possibly towards our 1276, possibly 1279. But overall, we do seem to have broken out of this somewhat channel here. We've had a bit of a channel. We've broken out, we've traded back into it, and we do seem to be continuing to break from this channel. So we'll see if we hold on to 1263, beyond which we look for 1250 and 1243. And we're saying that with our highs there, and we've got a high, lower high. So if we do hold this level again, we're looking for another lower high. So we've got high, lower high, lower high again. So we're looking for further price momentum to the downside. And with that, that should complete the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.